We must also get government's fiscal house in order. American workers and families pay their bills and balance their budgets, and I'll demand the same thing of our government, which you're not getting now. A government that spends wisely and balances its budgets is a catalyst for economic growth and the creation of good and secure jobs. The Congress and this administration have failed to meet their responsibilities to manage the government. Government has grown by 60% in the last 8 years. 60%. That's simply inexcusable. When I'm president, I'll order a stem to stern review of government, modernize how it does business, and save billions of dollars. I'll veto every single bill with wasteful pork barrels spending on it. You can count on it. I'll make them famous, and you will know their names. We aren't going to continue managing this country's future for things Americans don't want or need. My opponent has a very different record on this issue. He sought millions upon millions of dollars in earmarks in the short time that he's been in the United States Senate. In 2007 alone, Senator Obama requested nearly $100 million for earmark projects. I have never asked nor received a single earmark in my entire career, and I'm proud of that. He supported the $300 billion pork-laden agricultural subsidy bill. I opposed it. He voted for an energy bill stuffed with giveaways to oil companies at a time of record profits. I voted against it. Let me give you a little bit of straight talk on energy. Our dangerous dependence on foreign oil has been 30 years in the making. Not yesterday, 30 years. And was caused by the failure of politicians in Washington to think long-term about the future of the country. If we don't act now to break our strategic dependence on foreign oil, we're putting our national security, our economy, and our environment at great risk, at grave, grave risk. By 2030, America's demand for energy will rise by 20%. Our jobs and our way of life depend on the next president beginning to solve this challenge. 2 weeks ago, I announced the Lexington Project to secure our energy future, named for the place where Americans first fought for their independence. We will begin by producing more of our own oil and gas. Increasing our own supply will send a message to the market and result in lower prices for oil and gas. We will develop more clean energy. Nuclear power is the most dependable source of zero-emission energy we have. We will build at least 45 new nuclear power plants that will create over 700,000 good jobs to construct and operate them. The development of clean coal technology will create jobs in some of America's most economically disadvantaged areas. Our coal reserves are larger than Saudi Arabia's supply of oil. Clean coal demonstration projects alone, just the demonstration projects, will employ over 30,000 Americans. In the state of Colorado, over 80% of the electricity comes from coal. And in Ohio, it's over 90%. My proposal to help automakers design and sell new generations of cars that don't depend on gasoline will reinvigorate that struggling industry. My plan to develop wind and solar power and renewable technologies will drive innovation and create high-tech jobs. Now, my opponent's answer to the Lexington Project is no. No to more drilling. No to more nuclear power. No to research prizes that help solve the problem of affordable electric cars. For a guy whose official seal carried the motto, "Yes, we can," Senator Obama's agenda sure has a whole lot of "No, we can't." The Lexington Project will create millions of jobs, help protect our environment, improve our security, and solve the nation's energy problems. Americans are having a tough time. We've been through worse, and we've beaten longer odds. Even in these difficult days, we must believe in ourselves. Nothing is inevitable in America. We've always been the captains of our fate. All you've ever asked of government is that it stand on your side, not in your way. I intend to do just that, to stand on your side, to help business and not government create jobs, to fight for your future and not the personal ambitions of politicians and bureaucrats. We have much work to do if we're to end the self-interested partisanship that prevents us from fixing problems that need to be fixed and changing government to keep this country prosperous and at peace. I make you one promise I will always keep, no matter what. In war and peace, I've been an imperfect servant of my country, but I've always been her servant, first, last, and always. Whenever I faced an important choice between my country's interests or my own interests, party politics, or any special interest, I chose my country. Nothing has ever mattered more to me than the honor of serving America, and nothing ever will. If you elect me president, I will always put our country first. I will put its greatness, its prosperity and peace, and the hopes and concerns of the people who make it great before any personal or partisan interest. I will keep that promise every hour of every day I'm in office. And I will ask you to help me convince Congress, Republicans and Democrats, to keep that promise as well. There is nothing beyond our ability to achieve. We are Americans, and we don't hide from history. We make history. All we need to do is to believe in ourselves, as we always have, and to cherish the beautiful country we are so blessed to call home. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much.